It's 2020, right? The last 2 years have been real and not some weird fever dream, because even though I don't read Japanese, that says let's go. Also, that Pikachu looks like it's rendered in the style of Let's Go promotional material. And if you watch the trailer, yeah, that's Pokemon Let's Go gameplay. Nothing new, no kind of update, not Let's Go Johto. This kid's just playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and at the end of it, there it is. Okay, that's weird. And that is what we are going to be breaking down in today's video. What does this mean? Why are we getting a Pokemon Let's Go trailer in 2020? And why is Junichi Masuda tweeting about it? Is this going to turn out to be some kind of crazy master troll? Or is he just doing his job as a Pokemon producer, ex-director, major player at Game Freak? It's a new trailer. It's promotional material. What? A commercial was made this year too? If you haven't played it yet, be sure to check out Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So the interesting thing is that his tweet even makes it sound like some kind of surprise, and people are down with it. We got 1,000 likes. We got a decent amount of retweets. People are talking about it. Junichi Masuda just showing the new commercial, like the Christmas commercial for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and it's also gotten a significant amount of views, like almost 600,000 views in less than 2 days, because this came out like in the evening of December 11th, I believe. So we're onto something spicy, aren't we? Now, it seems like a decent amount of attention is from idiots that have had their IQ lowered from fake leaks and watching other PokeTubers. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. That's because of how the trailer's done. It's like, oh, he's just kind of having fun, you know, doing his thing. It's Christmas. Hey, it's Pikachu. Oh, by the way, it's just Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. But even then, like, my common sense is just good enough to go, we're not going to be getting a Pokemon Let's Go Johto trailer randomly for Christmas right after the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC before any major announcement about the 25th anniversary, with no build-up, with no direct or anything like that. So even seeing this, it's just like, there's nothing to suggest Pokemon Let's Go Johto. It's Pikachu again, so it's like, oh, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It's weird, it's curious, but it's also only 15 seconds. So I'm going to click on that out of interest, but I'm not going to expect like, oh my god, it's Pokemon Let's Go Johto, what's happening? But apparently a lot of people thought that. Who else thought this was an ad for Pokemon Let's Go Johto or something? For a second, I thought it was new Let's Go. I don't get the stupidity. So it's not that, and if you translate it, it says Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and it is from the Japanese Pokemon YouTube channel, so it's not like there's also any kind of predatory marketing here. They're not trying to trick people to get those extra views, to get a couple more Pokemon Let's Go sales because they desperately need it. And that kind of brings us to the second thing about this video, because Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee has been significantly climbing in sales over 2020. Now, I didn't go back through the archives because Wayback Machine takes a while and I don't want to do like all that math and stuff, but I've been checking this out like every time it gets updated by Nintendo whenever they have like an earnings release, and I've been keeping an eye on like, you know, how Mario Kart Deluxe is doing, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Holy crap, those sales, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate compared to Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then just Pokemon Let's Go in general. And it seems like Pokemon Let's Go has sold more or about the same in 2020 as it did in 2019, and this only goes into September. That if this holiday campaign is successful, Pokemon Let's Go might just sell more in 2020 than it did in 2019, even though Pokemon Sword and Shield is out and has DLC and stuff. So that could be a part of what's going on here. Like, it's not uncommon for a game to get marketing years after its release, especially for Nintendo. They usually do like a lot of bundles, like, hey, check out all these Nintendo Switch games. Like, what's Breath of the Wild doing in there? That's a launch title, and apparently Mario Kart 8 is still the highest selling Nintendo Switch game, so you're still going to see a commercial for that. It's just weird. That's like, Pokemon Let's Go? Really? Well, yeah, really, because it's actually selling really well right now. And it seems like they're going all in on the Pokemon Let's Go culture. It doesn't seem like they're saying, hey, buy Pokemon Let's Go to transition to Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think that the Pokemon Company, they've just kind of accepted what Pokemon Sword and Shield has done now that they're through the DLC, now that they're through all that promotion, and we're really just gearing up for the 25th anniversary. But right now, Pokemon Let's Go, it's kind of like, maybe they're trying to make it the timeless Pokemon game. If you enjoy Pokemon because of Pokemon Go, which has been popping off recently as well, there's a lot of history, there's a lot of weird things that we could go into this video, but make it like a lot longer. It's an entirely different discussion or something. But overall, Pokemon Go was in decline by the time Pokemon Let's Go came out. And even then, Pokemon Go didn't do anything in 2016. The idea being like, oh, Pokemon Go was massive, the largest game in the world. That means Pokemon Sun and Moon are going to do ridiculously. And even though there's a lot of hype leading up to Pokemon Sun and Moon, the launch didn't seem any bigger than Pokemon X and Y, even with the hype from Pokemon Go, so it looks like Game Freak made Let's Go as a response. It's a stepping stone into the main series Pokemon games, but by then everyone was mad at Niantic for ruining Pokemon Go. And then core Pokemon fans didn't like it because it wasn't Sinnoh remakes, it wasn't Generation 8. The first main series Pokemon games was this, even though it delivered on everything that both sides wanted. Pokemon Go was almost destroyed because of spoofing, that Niantic had to divert almost all of their development time and energy into stopping the game from getting destroyed by hacking, but really those players just wanted to play Pokemon Go at home. They didn't want any kind of limitations because of geography. Well, that's where Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee come in. Also, a lot of players have complained that main series Pokemon games are just the same thing over and over again. Well, they mix it up for Pokemon Let's Go, keep the core parts of a main series Pokemon game, spice it up with some new stuff that's relevant with Pokemon Go, and then everyone hated it. For no reason. It was also more difficult than recent Pokemon games, which was a major complaint that people had. Also, a lot of people wanted to have Pokemon following you again after so long. So Pokemon Let's Go really delivered, and it just gave tons of quality of life improvements and a nice entryway into competitive Pokemon. However, it still sold really well for the time. It got 10 million sales in 2018, and even as someone that was supporting Pokemon Let's Go more than anyone else, thought Pokemon Let's Go might get like 7-8 million sales, and then it could just get worse from there depending on how much people hated it. But it did really well, competed with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, then the Nintendo Switch took off. A lot of other titles have had like these massive sales booms, but it looks like Pokemon Let's Go still hanging in there, so it's not a dead game, which is kind of surprising. It's actually getting more relevant over time as just a staple for the Nintendo Switch. That's pretty cool. So even though it's weird to see the Pokeball Plus advertisement, like you buy the Pokeball Plus, still works in Pokemon Go, has strong functionality in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, even though it's pretty much worthless in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Can only really take your Pokemon for a stroll with it to get mediocre items, and it doesn't augment the actual gameplay of the game itself. So, kind of weird. Kind of a big spend. Also, if you get Mew in Pokemon Let's Go, you couldn't get in Pokemon Sword and Shield on launch. So that was another thing. And yeah, it just looks like they're going all in on like, hey, if you like Pokemon Go now, or if you're done with things to play because you got nothing else left because of lockdown, revisit Pokemon Let's Go. Check it out. It's a good game. So as weird as it is, it actually makes sense in even a non-Let's Go Johto kind of context. That's kind of its own discussion for future videos and stuff like that. I don't want to be like, yo, they made a new trailer, that means Pokemon Let's Go. Because even then, I feel like they would want to do it in kind of the reverse way. They want to announce Pokemon Let's Go and be like, by the way, it's coming out in November. You still have the rest of 2021 to pick up Pokemon Let's Go. And then maybe there's going to be some kind of incentive that you can trade between Pokemon Let's Go and Pokemon Let's Go Johto, and maybe also have like some of that progress carry over or something like that, to where there is incentive. If you played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it's going to help with Pokemon Let's Go Johto. And even if Let's Go Johto, or Sinnoh, is the announcement for the 25th anniversary, I don't even see this as like predatory marketing as well. Because some people might go, oh, they made me buy Pokemon Let's Go in December and then immediately made it irrelevant in February with the announcement of the new Let's Go game. It's like, nah, this game still holds up. It still works out really well. And then it's going to be that stepping stone back into Let's Go, and then everything else is going to kind of flow from there. So I think it just kind of works in a timely manner regardless of what's going on. And overall, I don't think Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are irrelevant. Like, even if you're playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, you can transfer from Let's Go into Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it's really easy to get competitive Pokemon inside of Let's Go. PP Maxes respawn every day, you can get multiple bottle caps really easily, you can just farm for a gold bottle cap in just a couple minutes, and then this is the fastest game to get Pokemon to level 100. You can either hyper train them in Let's Go or Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then you just kind of transfer everything up. So any Generation Pokemon, or Generation 1 Pokemon, is going to be super accessible for Pokemon Sword and Shield. And then the shiny hunting. The shiny hunting is really what makes this game great, and it still holds up. It's still relevant. Also, if you want to get multiple legendary birds because you're capped out with Dynamax Adventures, this game works out. Now, the only thing that I feel like is bad is that the online is probably dead. Like, there's just no reason to do any kind of battles because the competitive scene never really took off. Even though Pokemon Let's Go competitive is really good, I guess the only other issue you can have is that you might set yourself back a lot if you transfer too many Pokemon into Pokemon Home and then Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, I still have enough Pokemon to where I can play competitive. I kept most of my legendaries, and then if I want to rebuild, it wouldn't really take that long anyways. You just catch combo a couple of Pokemon, max IVs, done. Don't even have to get them to level 100. And then the shiny hunting, it's like, yeah, best shiny hunting. Pokemon Sword and Shield shiny hunting just sucks. Like, even with the Crown Tundra, Dynamax Adventures are bad for shiny hunting. It doesn't really give you Pokemon that much faster, and then you're really just left with the Masuda method because the wild encounter method doesn't work. So if you want a Generation 1 shiny Pokemon, go for Let's Go. And if you don't own Pokemon Let's Go, it's worth a pickup. Or if you just want to get, like, you know, a couple different species. Like, if you want multiple shiny Generation 1 Pokemon and you got nothing else to do and the money doesn't matter, just buy Pokemon Let's Go. It's that fine of a game to where you can get away with it. But my biggest hope in all of this is not Pokemon Let's Go Johto, but that all of this means that maybe Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee finally get an update. Like, I gave up on Pokemon Sword and Shield having DLC because Pokemon Let's Go didn't get any DLC. We already had precedent going back to the 3DS. At the 3DS, they patched in characters for Super Smash Bros. 4. And then they were patching characters for Ultimate and stuff. It's like, alright, cool. We're going to get some kind of update for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And the thing that was even weirder is that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee has like a lot of things in the code that never really happened. There's a lot of unsolved mysteries that could have made the game a lot better, because there was a thing where if you caught like 1,000 Pokemon, 2,000 Pokemon, 3,000 Pokemon in total, your catch rewards would be enhanced. So if they patched in or updated some of these features like the enhanced catch rewards, that would have been really cool, especially in like, you know, 2019, where it's like, all right, we're ready for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is still pumping. I shake my Joy-Con out of excitement, and then it pulls up Eevee and stuff. But yeah, like, this game is just a blast. And even if you're not getting anything out of it for Pokemon Sword and Shield, still works. You can transfer to Pokemon Home if you ever need to. It has the Pokemon Go transfer stuff going on. It had it beforehand. So that's another weird thing. It's like, why are they doing the trailer now that Pokemon Home is out? Just because they want people playing Pokemon Let's Go. I guess it's as simple as that. And it's a good enough game to where it's still holding up, and you can still play it, and you can still get something out of it. They revive it with a free update. That would be sick. This is a hint for Pokemon Let's Go Johto or Sinnoh or something. That'd be really sick. And if it means nothing at all, it still works because Pokemon Let's Go is holding its own and Pokemon Go is doing really well. So, while very surprising, like even I was caught off guard, I'm not going to make more of this than is here, but it's still pretty cool stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching. Also, I'm just wandering around with like no purpose because I've pretty much done everything to do in this game, but still, it's cool stuff.